Okay, now write down the topic. Solve trade adjustments. Part one, right? Part one. Tude number 9, no? Trade number 9. And also there's another dude, part two. Here mainly I'll discuss that main calculations regarding income statement and SOFP. Understand? Right. Right. First of all, anyone can tell me what is the meaning of adjustments, right? I'll teach you the importance of this lesson, right? Normally, there are companies, right? Company, company, and also company and sole trade adjustments, right? Sole proprietorships. That sole proprietorship means what? Sole prop, right? Sole proprietorship means there's only right one owner, single loan, right? Only one owner, like grocery shop, salons, right? That vegetable shop, only one own. And also like non-profit organizations, right? Non-profit organization means like sport club, right? Sport clubs and any societies, right? And also partnerships, partnerships, right? Partnership means like there are around maximum 20 partners, 20 owners actually. Maximum 20 owners, minimum two owners, right? Two owners. Therefore, right? Right. I මම ගොඩක් ආසාව වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ ලිසන් එක උගන්නන්න. මේක තමයි ගොඩක් අය අමාරු. පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප්. දැන් ඔයාලට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් ස්කූල් එකම කරද්දී හරිද? කියන්නේ මාර කන්ෆියුස් වෙනවා. බට් මම ආසාවෙන් මාර ඉන්නේ මේක ටීච් කරන්න. right සුපිරිට මම ගාව තියෙන මෙටස්ට් එක මේ කියලා දෙන්න. මාරම ලීසිට හදන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඒක ගැන worry වෙන්න එපා. right partnerships. So in A-level syllabus we have to learn how to prepare financial statement of for these companies, actually these type of businesses, companies, sole proprietorships, non-profit organization, as well as partnerships. Understood? And mainly, right, mainly for these businesses, we have to prepare income statement, right? Income statement and also what? SOFP, statement of financial position, right? SOFP and also income statement, right? Right. And also when going to prepare income statement and finance SOFP, right? Normally, lamai, we have to get actually then assets, liabilities, equity, income and expenses, no, right? When going to prepare income statement SOFP, we have to take assets, liabilities, equity, income and expenses. So from where we have to take balances, informations to prepare income statement and SOFP. Anyone know the answer? From where we have to take information for the to prepare these statements? From where? Yeah, from the trial balance, right? TB means what? Trial balance, no? From the trial balance, we have to take informations, right? Trial balance. Right, trial balance. Understood. Trial balance. Right, me from the TB, we have to take informations, right? I'll write down short from TB, right? TB means trial balances, which means the list of balances, right? Which includes assets, asset balances, right? Debit balances, expenses, right? Debit balances, and also incomes, income, then equities, equity accounts, and liability accounts, right? This is summary, right? Those have credit balances, no? Right? Credit balance. When going to prepare income statement and so if we have break information from the TB, right? But like sometimes these balances, right? Assets, expenses, incomes, which included normally, right? Yeah. Yeah, one student asked actually, so can take informations from the accounting equation as well, right? No, actually, right, in practical world, right, you can't, business is not going to, they are not record actually transactions and accounting equations, right? When we're going to learn accounting subjects, we have to learn that's the base, right? Accounting equation means that's the base for the accounting subject, right? Then you can't identify. Then if you're going to, if you ask from some businesses, where's your accounting equations, right? They not record accounting equations and accounting equation transactions, right? Right? Understood. That's the we have to learn accounting equation to understand the double impact, right? Dual impacts. Understand? Right. Uh, Understood. Therefore, when getting information from the TV, there can be errors, right? Which includes normally errors. Understood. Errors normally previous lesson error corrections, right? There can be errors, and also we have to do some account. Have you heard accounting standards? Accounting standards, right? Right. Right. Then yeah, income statement, right? Then basically income statement we can prepare as a student, right? We are learning how to prepare income statement based on accounting equations, right? Accounting equations. ඒක අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නේ ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් විදිහට. අපි දැන් accounting equation අපි හදුවනේ income statement මගේ YouTube එකේ lessons තියෙනවා. හරිද? හරිද? එහෙම හදනවා. හරිද? ඒ අපි ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් විදිහට ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. ඒ income statement information හැබැයි ළමයි accounting equations අපි business වල record කරන්නේ නැහැ. Right? යාලා කරන්නේ කෙලිම according to double entry theory recording T ledgers and get the balances and prepare the trial balance. හරිද? අපි අර ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් විදිහට ඉගෙන ගද්දී accounting equation එක base කරලා accounting equation හදනවා. Right? දැන් අපි revision පටන් ගත්තාම ඔයාලට බලන්න ඕන accounting equation තමයි income statement හදන්නේ. Understood? But right, actually in comparing these kind of businesses, they are getting information from the trial balances, right? Based on trial balance, we have to prepare income statement and SOP, right? In A-level syllabus, we have to learn, right, based on accounting equations. අපේ accounting equation base කරලා හදනවා. හරි? ඒ අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න accounting subject එක. හරිද? Right? Therefore errors and accounting standards. Accounting standards, right? Accounting standards. When actually ළමයි දැන් බය වෙන්න එපා accounting standard උගන්නන්න ලොකු කාලයක් යන්නේ නැහැ, right? Only 1 week 2 week within 3 weeks we can complete the can එක stand පොඩි standards තියෙන හරි ඒවා පොඩි theoretical parts තියෙන හරි මේක තමයි ලොකුම lessons එක හරි. Therefore according to accounting standards we have to change these balances, right? Because of errors, because of according to right guidance of accounting standards, we have to change assets, balances, expenses, incomes. These balances we have to change because we have to present true and fair view, right? We have to present true and fair view when going to prepare income statement, right? Income statement and financial statement, right? Simply I will call financial statements, right? We have changes, right? Changes in balance, changes in balances, right? We have to present true and fair view, right? Before prepare the income statement, financial statement, which include errors, we have to follow the accounting standards. Therefore, we have to change these balances. Therefore, simply, right? Simply, adjustment means, right? Adjustments. Right? Adjustment means actually changes in these balances, right? Corrections of errors, right? Right. We have to change some incomes, expenses, because we have to follow accounting standard, right? We have to do, we have to actually, we have to present true and fair. True and fair view එකක් දෙන්න right? අපිට මේව change කරන්න වෙනවා. Therefore, right, the simple adjustment means, right, changes in balances. Understood? Clear? That simple meaning, right? Simple meaning, balances. Right? Simple meaning. Understood? Right? First of all, please write down this one. Please write down this one. Right? Please write down this one. Right? These are the companies, type of businesses. When going to prepare income statement, we have to take information from the trial balances, but which can be errors, and we have to follow accounting standards. Therefore, we have to do some changes in balances. That's the meaning of simple meaning, a simple meaning of adjustments. Clear? Okay, right. දැන් ළමයි ඔයා මේක ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? O levels වලත් එහෙම කරනවා. හැබැයි අහගෙන ඉන්න ඔක්කොම clear 100% clear වෙන්න කරන්න. හරි? Right? Okay, write down clearly. Gross profit and I'll write down here, gross profit and net profit. What is the meaning of gross profit? What's the meaning of net profit? Yes, tell me. Net profit with the adjustment. No, not the answer. But send me the answers. Try to send. Even verbin harima. Gross profit only calculate main years, main income. Yes, correct. Yes, right, correct. Actually, lamai, right? Gross profit means, right? Gross profit means, yes, correct. Yeah, correct. Gross profit means the difference between main income and main expenses, right? Simple meaning, actual meaning. I'll write down main income, right? Difference between main income and main expense, right? Main expense, right? So please tell me, what's the meaning of main income? Then what are the main incomes of vegetable shop? Selling vegetables, right? That ordinary clothing stores, main income should be selling clothes, right? Fabrics. It was say, right? Main incomes, right? Therefore, main, then what are the main cost? Example for main cost of vegetable shop. What's the cost of vegetable shop? Cost of vegetables, cost of sold vegetables. Understand? Therefore, there's a special word for main income and special word for main expense. Did you remember? Please tell me. What's the main income called what? Main income called what? Sales. Yeah. Main income called sales. Right? Main expenses called what? Cost of sales. Right? Cost of sales. Understood? Simply the difference between main expense and main income. Right? Actually, we can't call here cost what purchases. Right? I'll tell you the difference now. Wait, good. I'll explain why we can't call here purchase. Right? We call cost of sales, cost of sold goods. How much the value of sold vegetables? How much the cost of, right, sold clothes, grocery items, right? Actual cost of sold goods. But here, net profit means what? Net profit, normally lamai, we have to consider all incomes and all expenses. All incomes, main incomes, other incomes, right? Main expenses, other expenses. Therefore, I'll take the difference between these two. The main income and main expenses we call what? Gross profit, no? Therefore, I will write down gross profit here. Gross profit. And I will add it to my other incomes, right? Other incomes. And I will deduct it, right? Other expenses. Clear? Other expenses. Then here, which includes some main income and main expenses, sales and cost of sales. right? Cost of sales means main income, cost of sales main expenses. Then when added other incomes, it becomes make all incomes. Here other expenses, when make cost of sales and other expenses, we have considered all expenses, right? Simply net profit means, right, difference between, don't know it right, difference between all income and all expenses. Understood? All income and all expenses. Me here main income, other income, total incomes. Cost of sales means main expense, main cost, main expense, and other expenses, all expenses. Understood? Therefore, am I right? Please tell me, right? Please tell me, um, income statement, right? Income statement means, right? Simply, actually equation, right? Income statement means simple equation, which represents normally these equations, right? Net profit equation. We have to present gross profit and other incomes and other expenses. Clear? Right. First of all, please write down this one. Then I'll move into the format. Then I will explain the logic, and then I'll move into the cost of sale part. Understand? Right. Or then මේව දන්නවා ඇති. Right? ඔය දැනගත්තර කවන්නේ. Right? ඔයා කරන්න මම කියලා දෙද්දි ඔයාට එද්දි දැන් ඉස්සරහට එද්දි කරලා නැතිව කරනවා. හරි? Right. First of all, write down this one. Now ළමයි අහගන්න. දැන් මම උගන්වන විදිහේ ඔක්කොම format එකේ එකත් එක්ක explain කරගෙන යන්නේ. හරි? ඒකට ආයෙ ප්‍රශ්න නැති වෙන්න තමයි කරන්නේ. Right? In the basic එකේ ඉඳලාම කරනවා. හරි? Right. Look at now, right? I told you, right? Income statement means actually, right? Net profit equation, right? From here you can see, right? Gross profit, other income and other expense. Gross profit calculating, cost of sales deduct from sales. No, therefore these informations you have to present as a statement, right? We call that one income statement. Understand? Income statement. But first of all, look at the equation. Net profit equals gross profit, which means income sales minus cost of sales, plus other income minus other expenses. Therefore, first of all, you have to present here this part. I'll put red color star mark, which means what? Gross profit, no? Gross profit equals sales minus cost of sales. I will write down here sales and deducted cost of sales. Cost of sales. Right? I'll put like this. And then the answer will be what? Gross profit. Understand? And this is what main income. Don't write anything, that format. Right? This is main expense. Right? Me cost of sales right? Main expense. Understand? Wait a minute. Right? Main expense. Therefore, these two okay now. Right? Then you have to add other incomes. Other incomes to here. Then deducted other expenses. Right? This is simple format. And then you can calculate what? Net profit of the business. Net profit. Clear? And net profit. This is me. Understood? But here me first of all, you have to present the difference between main expense and main income. Right? And in vegetable shops, you have to present difference. How much the difference? From sales income of vegetables and actual cost of vegetables. You can vegetables value විකුණපු vegetables වල ඇත්තම cost එක අතර difference එක පෙන්නන්න ඕනේ. We call that one ළමයි gross profit. Make the difference between main income and main expense. හරිද? Understood? Then you can add it other incomes like rent income, interest income, commission income, right? Then you can deduct other expenses like rent, right? Electricity, telephone bill, insurance, salaries, anything මොනවා හරි ඔය දෙන expense අඩු කරන්න දී. Understand? Right? Understood the format now? Actually, income statement simply, right? Simply which equals to the equation of net profit, right? Gross profit added other income minus other expenses. Clear or other? Understood? Clear? Please write down this one clearly. Yeah, now, right? අපි මෙහයි දැන් ෆෝමැට් කටපාඩම් කරලා කරන්න පුළුවන් හරි right ඒක තමයි ගොඩක් අය කරන්නේ හරි ෆෝමැට් එක කටපාඩම් කරන cost of sales opening stock එහෙම තියෙනවනේ එහෙම නැතුව නිකන් now this is the important part right look at the board write down subtopic so normally this is the simple format for income මේක එහෙනම් family වෙන විස්තරහට හරි මේව නිකන් SPN හදන්න පුළුවන් right මේ sales means first of all you have to present the difference between main income and main expense sales and cost of sales then other incomes other expenses you can calculate net profit means all income difference between all income and all expenses but right this cost of sales lamai we have to calculate right we have to calculate so write down the topic how to calculate cost of sales how to calculate cost of sales write down the topic how to calculate cost of sales right now I'll raise this one right now look at the board sorry now I'm going to tell you a story right look at the board on right this is our accounting period now this is our accounting period and this is December 31st this is January 1st let's assume beginning of the accounting period right January 1st business had means business had ඉතින් හරිද had කියන්නේ අපි ගාව තිබුණා right business had 2000 quantities like මොනවාද අපි හිතමු t-shirts right business had 2000 t-shirts then during the period purchased I will write got 1500 right items t-shirt let's assume t-shirts had 2000 t-shirts beginning of the period and during the period we got 1500 yes 1500 from the outside parties like suppliers but end of the period right December 31st right remaining t-shirts 700 right 700 therefore right business had 2000 items right during the period got 1200 items but end of the period there are 700 items right the question is how much the sold items anyone can tell me the answer දැන් මේක ඔයාගේ ආච්චිගෙන් ඇහුවත් ආච්චිට කියන්න පුළුවන් right ආච්චිගෙන් අහලා බලන්න කියලා ටක් දාලා පුළුවන්ද කියලා wait a minute හරි කියන්නකෝ answer right now look at the book right තිබ්බා 2000 ගත්ත 1500 ඉතිරි වුණා right hot had got but remained 700 units items how much sold units how did you calculate that one how did you calculate this is very easy business had 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 2000 quantities items, but during the period got 1500 units. Therefore, how much the total we had now? 3500, 3500, right? But lamai, how did you calculate? Now, apiga total business had me total units 3500. And yes, how did you calculate? You calculate the sold item from deducting what? Remain, right? Unsold item, remain items, right? ඉතුරු වුණ තිබ්බ ඔක්කොගෙම වාට ඉතුරු වෙලා අපි ගිහලා බලමු 700 තියෙනවා අන්තිමට, right? And you deduct remain quantities, right? Remain 700. Then you easily calculated what? Right? 2800. That's the sold goods. Sold. Therefore, my sold items here 2800. Understand? Right? But in accounting subjects, we have to calculate how much is sold items cost. Right? Therefore, right, we have to use accounting terms. Right? Accounting terms for these words. Had. Business had had beginning of the period, business had 2000 items. And we call that one opening stocks. That's the accounting term. What? Opening. මම මෙන්න මේ simple කියලා දෙන්න. හරිද? ඔය මේ පොඩි මේ දන්නේවා අහගෙන ඉන්න. හරි? Opening stock. Then got means purchased. Purchased. Then retain. Sorry, remain stock means unsold. Here I write down unsold items. Unsold goods. What's this is accounting term for unsold goods? Unsold. විකුණ ගන්න බැරුව ඉතිරි වෙන දේවල්. December 31st වල අපි ගාව විකුණ ගන්න බැරි stock එකක් තියෙනවා. Yeah, what's the meaning? Closing stock. We call that one closing stock. Right? Closing stock. Therefore, this one we call sold items. We have to identify sold items. That's the meaning of cost of sales. Actual cost of sales. Right? And these are the cost of sale. Again, vikunaputika. Vika. Cost of sales. Understand? Right? These are the accounting terms. Understand? Accounting terms. Right? First of all, write down, then I'll move to the questions, right? Cost of sales, right? So, right, but you have to calculate like this. Had, got, then we had 3500 stocks, then you have to deduct unsold goods. Unsold, remain means unsold. Unsold. Write down. Uh, 1500 stocks and got 2300 stock and now return from this got items, return 800 stocks. And end of the period business had 550 stocks. How much is sold? How many items actually sold? Can you tell me? Now we return from the purchase from. How much? Calculate and tell me. It's better if you can write down that. How many items sold? $2,000, 3,950 or 2,450. Make opening stock. Business had opening stock 1500, but business got mean purchase. purchased how many items? 2,300. But return how many? 800. You have to deduct that one. Me return, then total had how many stock? Total business had how many stocks? 3,000. 3,000 total business had items. Then, but unsold items how much? Me 550. We have to deduct that one. Unsold items we equal closing stock. Unsold. We could not get closing stock. Right? 550. Then you can calculate sold 2,450. That's the cost of sales. COS means cost of sales. So, මෙතන sold කියලා කියන්නේ cost එක හරිද? Cost actual cost of sales. but අපි වික්කා කියලා කියන්නේ විකරණු ටික තමයි මෙතන හොයාගන්නේ. Right mate? You have to return. But here ළමයි return we call return outward. We call this one return outward. Understand? Return outward. Understood? Return outward. Write down in red color pen. එතන අපි return කියලා ලියන්නේ return outward. Purchase return. Purchase return. But the actual word return outward. Don't write purchase return. The correct word purchase outward. That's the mostly using actually return outward. Purchase return also correct. This is example. Opening stock. Business had opening stock. Let's assume 50,000. 50,000. Please keep around 7 rolls, 7 no, around around 5 or 7 rolls. Then I will deduct it here closing stock. Right, closing stock. Right, closing stock means, please keep spaces here. Closing stock means unsold items. Right, in bracket red color pen right now. Unsold items, goods, unsold goods. ඒ කියන්නේ විකුණ ගන්න බැරුව ඉතිරි වෙච්ච ඒවාට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ closing stock කියන්නේ. Right, opening stock means beginning of the period business had. හරිද? හරිනේ. Right. ඔන්නම format එක නෙමෙයි කියලා දෙන්නේ නේ. I'll explain the logic. Logic then ඔයාලට questions නැතුව ඔයා හිතලා හදන්න පුළුවන්. ආනේ chartered accountant කෙනෙක් වගේ හදන්න තියෙන ඊට පස්සේ හිතලා. හරි. Right. Now ළමයි, this is example. Now I have garment in candy. Right. This is the candy. Right. මේ තියෙන candy. හරිද? This is the candy. Right. This is our garment. Right, on the garment. This is our garment. Right, garment. Can you see the word? Yes, no? Right. Now, I want to purchase, right? I am the manager of the factory, garment. Then we want to purchase fabrics, right? Fabrics from foreign country. Foreign country means India, right? Now we are going to purchase India. Right, this is India. Right, now I am going to purchase fabrics from the India. Right, foreign country. Understand? Foreign country. Right, right, foreign country, India. Let's assume this is India. And here our supply. Here are supply. Right, supply. Understood? Therefore, first of all, let's assume the purchase price. Right, purchase price of the fabrics. Right, let's assume 25,000. 25,000. Understand? Purchase price of the fabrics, right? Fabrics and t-shirts, right? We are importing t-shirts from the, right? Import t-shirts from the India. Therefore, purchase price of the fabrics, sorry, t-shirts, 25,000. Therefore, when calculating, right, we have to add it, but purchase, got means purchases, and we have to add it my purchase value first of all. Purchase, I'll write down here 25,000 purchased. Clear? Purchased. Got that. Right? On net purchase price. Understand? Right? Purchase price. Then t-shirt එක කොහොමද දෙවන්න පුළුවන්? මොහොතේ පාකරලා දෙවන්න බෑනේ. කොහොමද දෙවන්න පුළුවන් කියන්න බලන්න. From India to Sri Lanka දැන් කැන්ඩි තියෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ තියෙන්නේ මේ. කොහොමද දෙවන්නේ? කොහොමද දෙවන්නේ? How to මොකද කියන්නේ කොහොමද දෙවන්නේ? Yeah, transport. Right? We have to transport ළමයි. India to Sri Lanka, we have to transport. Right? Transport. මුහුදේ නැවේ පා කරලා එවන. නැවේ පා කරලා නෙවෙයි නැවේ එවන ඕක. හරි ship එකේ එවන. Right? Therefore we call transport cost. Transport cost මේ මම මෙතන ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියලා දාන්න. මෙතන අපි හිතමු ශ්‍රී ලංකා මේ දින්නේ කියලා. ශ්‍රී ලංකා. මේ transport. Therefore transport cost. Transport. But like transport, there's a special word called what? Carriage inward. Right? Carriage inward means like transport. අරගෙන එන්න යන cost එක. Right? ගත්තේව ගේන්නත් දෙපායි. ඉතින් ගේන්න යන cost එක we call what? Carriage inward. මේ in red color pen මේවා ඕන ලියා ගන්න. Carriage inward. මේ carriage in. ඔන්න මේ වගේ අලුතයක් આવත් ඔය හිතලා ලියන්න ඕන. Carriage inward. Right? Let's assume carriage inward 1000 around 500, yeah, 500 rupees. Then lamai, right? අන්න එහෙම ගේන්න යන ඒවා, right? Related to purchase expense, right? Related to purchase expense, we have to add it when calculating cost of sales. Understood? That's a special point. Huh? I will write down here, right? When calculating cost of sales, we should add, right? Purchase related expense. ඒ කියන්නේ cost of sales calculate කරද්දී purchase related expense හැම එකම මේකට add කරන්න ඕන. ඔහොම add it. Right? I added carriage inward. Carriage inward means simply what? Transport. Right? මේ ඔයාලා දන්නවත් ඇති අහගෙන ඉන්න ඊළඟට ගණන් හදන්න. හරි? Carriage inward. Clear? And 500. Then lamai, right? After transferred goods from the India to our harbor, right? This is our harbor. Then lamai we have the harbor එකේ lamai මොකක්ද කියන්නේ port harbor කියලා කියන්නේ කියන්නේ. එතකොට එතන අපි මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? store කරන්න ඕනේ. Store. We have to store. Right? Store. Let's assume storages cost. Let's assume storages cost around 200 rupees. Right? Then those things also we have to add it. Storage cost. Right? We have to add it. Because why? We have to add it purchase related expenses when calculating cost of sales. Understood? When calculating cost of sales, you have to add it all the things. Storage cost. Then and also in harbor, we have to pay import tax. The import tax, right? Around 300 and clearing charges. Have you heard clearing charges? Anyone can tell me what's the meaning of clearing? Clearing charges. What is the meaning of clearing charges? Anyone can tell me what's the meaning of clearing charges? Can you tell me what's the meaning of clearing charges? What? No idea. What is the meaning of clearing charges? Normally, lamai, then import tax, any other taxes you have to pay, right? When imports. Therefore, I'll add an import tax. Import tax, right? Around 300. What's the meaning of clearing charges? Charge getting for clear. Identify goods. Loading. Yeah, here's like clearing charges means you have to, right, take out the goods, right? Take out the goods from the harbor, right? නිකන් gate එක තියෙනවා harbor එකේ. ඒතර ඔය gate එකේ පොඩි clearing charges ගෙවන්න ඕනේ because that government authorities will check normally these goods actually legal goods, legal or illegal items, right? Therefore, you have to clear goods from the harbor. Therefore, you have to pay some amounts, right? We call that one clearing. That one also what? Purchase related expenses, and then all the things you have to add it, make clearing charges. Here like clearing, huh? Clearing charges, right hand. And also lamai, then after receive goods to the harbor, you have to transport it to the candy. Therefore, lamai, you have to pay transport costs. The lorries වල දාලා ගේන්න ඕනේනේ. You have to load, right? Load, and you have to unload, right? Therefore, you have to pay loading and unloading charges to drivers, right? Drivers. Therefore, those things also related to a purchase expense, right? Therefore, those things also you have to add it, right? Load and unloading charges. Unloading. Let's assume around 70 rupees. 70 kg, 70. And therefore, this is the meaning, right? Right? When calculating cost of sales, right? Any expense, then මෙතන නැතිව වෙනත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? He also explain examples. When calculating cost of sales, we have to add it got. Got means purchase items. But when calculating purchase items, you have to add it purchase related expenses. Understand? Purchase related expenses like transport, carriage inverse, import charges, clearing charges, loading, unloading, right? Any other expense. දැන් ගන්න අමුතු එකක් ආව කියලා. ඔයා කල්පනා කරලා බලන්න. ඒක ගේන මේ productions, when it comes to productions, right? From the purchase, at the time of purchase, you have to identify all expenses related to productions, right? Productions of received garments, right? Received. Therefore, all the things you have to identify. Please tell me how much the total here? How much the total here? How much the total here? 3,000, 3,500. And therefore, my 3,000. No, here the actual purchases, right? Actual purchase. And this is the item we have to consider as purchase lump, right? Purchase, right? Purchase. We have to consider all the things related to purchase expense. Clear? Purchase expense. That's the thing I want to tell you. Right? Any other expense. Right? මෙතන නැති මොකක් හරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? මොකක් හරි ගේන ගත්ත වෙලාවෙ ඉඳලා අපිට හම් වෙන කයන ඕනම expense එකක් අපි when calculating cost of sales we have to add it. Right? If there are ළමයි return outwards, you have to deduct it. දැන් මෙතන return නේවා red color pencil වලින් දාලා පෙන්නන. Return things you have to deduct. Understand? Right? And also write down this one. Right? Then total will be like 26,107. Right? 107. No. Sorry, මෙතන here then. Sorry, here. Sorry, incorrect. Here should be 26,000. No? 26,170. No? How much the cost of sales? Cost of sales how much? Here answer. This is the actual purchase. Huh? Right? After added all the items. Deduct and tell me the cost of sales. 69,107. Clear? 69,107. Write down this one. When CAL means calculating, when calculating cost of sales, COS. When calculating cost of sales, right? We should add purchase related expenses to the purchase value. To the purchase value. To the purchase value. Right. No need to write down this one. Page number 6. No need to write down. Cousin business. Right? Cousin business. Right? Sales amount 1,000. Purchase value 400. January 1st stock means opening stock. Right? Opening stock 200. Carriage inward. Right? Carriage inward 100. And return outward. ROW means return outward 150. Return inward means sales return 50. Right? Closing stock. Closing stock lamai 100 rupees. We have to calculate cost of sales and gross profit. Cost of sales. Look at the page number 9. I will write down. And gross profit. Gross profit. Gross profit. Understand? These. That's enough. Only 2 rules. Huh? Write down the business name. Cousin business. And write down the period. Right? Period lamai 23 December 31st. 2023 December 31st. And write down income statement. Income statement. March 31st. Income statement. And write down 3 zeros. 3 zeros. Right? 3 zeros. Right. Here, now we have to calculate cost of sales. Huh? Therefore, I'll write down sales value and please keep space around one rule. Huh? Because there's a sales return. Make return inward sales return. Then calculate cost of sales. Then you can identify gross profit. Gross profit. Right? Gross profit. Understand? Right. Look at sales. Sales value you have recorded here. Mean 1,000 rupees. Recording first rule. Huh? First rule. Then next one, purchases. Purchase. Normally, lamai here we have to add an opening stock. Had opening stock. And you have to deduct a closing stock. Closing stock. Understand? Closing. But lamai cost of sales, please keep in mind, we have to calculate in first rule and transfer to the other rule. Understand? Transfer to the other rule. Look at purchases, we have to add it here. Purchase. And how much purchase value? 400. Opening stock 200. Carriage inward 100 rupees. Carriage inward means purchase related expenses added to this one. Carriage. Carriage inward added 100. Then return outward. Return outward means you have to deduct it from purchase. Then deduct it from here. Mean return outward 150. 150. There are the 150. But my return inward means sales return. Right? Sales return, you have to deduct it from here. Mean deduct it from sales value. Return inward. How much the value? 50. And write down 950 here. And write down over here net sales. This is the net sales. Huh? This is the actual sales. Net sales. Net sales. Understand? Then record the closing stock. Closing stock 100. Deducted. Huh? Closing stock, you have to deduct it. No? Then get the totals and transfer to the other column. Next column. Right. Calculate the value. Here, $550. Get the answer 450. I mean, this is the answer. This is the cost of sales. Huh? Cost of sales. Right. Please tell me how much the gross profit. Please tell me the gross profit. How much the gross profit? How much? And you have to deduct it from this one. Right? You have to deduct it this one. Huh? 950 minus 450 means 500. Right? 500. Very easy. Huh? Very easy. Right. Finish. Understand? Any questions? Right. Understood? Right. Now we are going to do little bit difficult things. Right. First of all, please confirm everyone. Any questions? Did you understand how to prepare the up to cost of gross profit? Huh? May cost of sales part we have to calculate. Harit, you can put minus here. Right. You can put minus here. Right. Okay, no? Right. I think that's why then one student asked why we added to opening stock in cost of sales. Why? Then this is my actual sold goods. Me sold goods. Right? Me business had. If you want to write down, me had. We have to identify how much is sold goods. Right? This is the cost. Cost of sold goods. Right? This is the actual selling price. Me this is the selling price. I will write down price. Right? This is the cost. Right? Cost of sales means me cost of sales. This is the cost. Right? Therefore, we have to identify how many items actually sold. Therefore, we had all the thing purchased, got. And we have to deduct remaining items. Remaining. Right? Remaining. Then you can identify 450 actually sold. That's the actual cost. Understand? That's the actual cost. Then this is the actual cost of sold goods. This is the selling price. This difference between selling price and actual sold goods, that's the cost of it. Understand? Write down these red color things. Huh? Okay. Any questions? Everyone, finish?